Hey guys, it's Brains Designs here, or Brains, or Games with Brains, or Dylan. Anyway, I guess I have a lot of names now. I'm gonna show you guys in my first tutorial how to make a YouTube avatar like this. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it two different videos or if I'm just gonna make it one. But let's close this right now. But I'll show you how to make it with two rigs, and if they're both not in this video, then I'll at least do it eventually. But yeah, so first what you're gonna want to do, I'm not gonna show you guys all the render settings right now. I'll let you get a quick look at width, height, and stuff, and then save, of course, as a PNG. If you don't know that already, there's plenty of tutorials with it though. But you're gonna want to make a preset that has these similar things for renders. If I look, I have animations, animation 1, animations, and animations 1 because there should only be one of these. I might show you a tutorial on how to make animations at some point too. My cat is climbing on my chair right now. But this is just for renders and avatars and such. So yeah. We're just gonna do that. So we got our render mode on. So now we're gonna go to my presets. You might not have it there, but if you might have to watch a Cinema 4D tutorial before this. I think of course you will. You don't want to start off just trying to make avatars, otherwise honestly it won't look amazing. You gotta figure out the render settings and where to get everything and rigs and such. But my Cinema 4D folder is in here. And so we're gonna do with the FMR rig. I'm gonna pull it out right here. Position it, and then we're gonna go to objects, click on the FMR rig, and then it says skin file right here, move over, click the ellipsis, and then we're gonna go to renders, and then wherever your skin is for Minecraft, you're also gonna want to make a blank face. Don't use a face with actual eyes because then it's gonna end up looking really weird. So here's the FMR rig, the type of skin file that I have. This is my file. You'll see it in my other videos if you subscribe to my other channel, Games with Brains. Anyway, so I think first we're gonna start with the joints, which are just really how the arms work and such. So you know, you're just moving it around. It kind of automatically bends, which is really cool. So you're not gonna need to like learn specific bending techniques because it bends automatically. If I can show you. There we go. Yeah, looks like my arm's broken. Anyway, so we're gonna put my arm at something like this. Then we're gonna go to this rotating tool, click back on the joint, rotate my arm, right about there. I'm gonna click back on this one more time. We're gonna go down, and hopefully this will attach. Oop. Whoa. Okay, the rotation made that a little bit messed up. But let's actually start rotating this a little bit more. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, we're gonna just go back to normal-ish. And I'm just gonna make my character do this, like he's kind of pointing at you. I could always push it. I'll push his arm out a little bit more. There we go. He's like, hey, subscribe or whatever. But now we're gonna go here, and I'm just gonna completely flip his arm and go back to here, and there we go. Now he's holding. Now he's kind of sassy, and now we can mold the face as we want it molded. So I like. This is like a big thing you're gonna need to learn. I've not used the FMR rig. I'm just kind of starting using it because before, and I still will a little bit use the hyper rig. It's definitely better for beginners. So if I don't upload it, I'm not gonna actually. This will be just FMR only. But if you're looking for hyper rig stuff, then check for that video soon because I will have it out. But right now I'm just kind of molding the mouth to make it look like he or me. I have a smile, and that kind of works. You can always fix it a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go here real quick. Oh, not here. I'm gonna go to head, mouth, actually No, I'm gonna go to attachments head. Am I? No. Alright, sorry guys. I'm going to go to head, and then I'm looking for the teeth. I might be missing it here. It might be somewhere really obvious. I found the teeth before. I don't know where it is. But anyway, if you find the teeth thing, if you know where it is, you can just move the teeth up and down so it looks like he's smiling a little bit differently or making some kind of other emotion. But we're going to zoom out. We're going to get our camera angle however we want it. I usually go for this kind of camera angle, or you could go for, you know, this kind of camera angle. You could, you know, just play around with this however much you want. You can use these top things, or you can click Control Alt and click around. Also, if you want, you can tilt his head a little bit. So we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna go for this. Alright, and then we click the render button. Give it a quick render. Animations, I'll tell you right now, if you're new to Cinema 4D, take a ton to render. But doing stuff like just renders really don't take long. So now I'm gonna open Photoshop. Wait for it to open. Ignore profile if you have that. Not a lot of people have that. I don't remember why exactly mine has that, but anyway, you also are gonna want to have presets for you know, avatars, thumbnails, or banners for Photoshop. These are my avatar presets, so you can look real quick. I don't know why that's like that. I think it should be RGB color, but we'll just keep it how it is for now because I haven't noticed any problems with it. So let me just hit new again. And then just hit OK. So we're going to exit out of Cinema 4D now. And we're going to go in here. We're going to resize this. This is definitely something you want to do, because if you just have a floating thing, which I have, because I'm actually pretty new to this whole business, but I consider myself a fairly fast learner, and I hope that you guys will also learn fast and have some experience with what I teach you guys. Or I don't want to be a teacher or whatever, but anyway, we got our Cinema 4D render now. Now we're gonna hit, oh, that's a group. Sorry if you hear my clicking too, it's pretty loud. Now we're gonna hit a new layer. I'm gonna hide this real quick and give this a color you want. You know, maybe if your character matches with it. A lot of colors match. There's nothing that makes it look too bad or too good. Well, you always want it to look too good, and I think they always look pretty good. You can always change the shading, which I'll go in another tutorial if you guys want. But anyway, we're gonna go to this layer again, and we're gonna go to our options, and we're gonna go to inner shadow. This just gives it a kind of vignette kind of look to it, and I like it a lot. A lot of people who do graphics and make avatars use this because it looks really nice. And now we're gonna go into wherever you have your graphics, and when I say graphics, I mean all these kinds of things for like designing. Anyway, if you want to know where to get some of this, you can just look up pictures on Google Images or something like that. But you can also get a Photoshop pack, which is where I got a lot of mine. One that I can recommend if you want to pay is the Kool-Aid pack. Okay, there's a couple other free ones. Anyway, we're just gonna resize this to however much we want it. Just fit it in the screen or however you want. And we're at soft light. If you don't like soft light, you can also go hard light. Hard light looks kind of weird with this picture specifically. You can always turn it down a little bit, but hard light doesn't work too well for this one. It works well for other things that soft light is too soft for. And then we're just gonna make this as opaque as we want. I think that's a pretty good one. You can always go back and just check how it's looking real quick. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. You can add or remove whatever you want, or however much you want. We're going to add a flare here. A flare, we'll go with this. I don't know why it's that like low, like small when I open it, but it's not a big deal. I think this one will probably work better with hard light. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't put it over your character. You don't want that. You want your character to be the main thing or in the front. But yeah, maybe we can add a couple other things. You don't need to add a ton of stuff. You can if you want. It doesn't ever make it bad or not bad. Sometimes it can make it look kind of weird, but anyway, I don't know what else I want actually. Maybe we'll put something like this in it. This is just kind of a lighting effect, which if I put here and then I go here and lower the opacity, it looks weird. Actually, let me do hard light again. Hard light might not be the best choice for this. We're gonna go soft light. Oh yeah, there, that looks a little bit better. Then do that, and that just adds a little bit more of a picture. Now that we're done with all this, you can add, or you don't have to put this much stuff in. Now we're gonna go back to the character. You can add effects to your character too. You can put things like an outer glow, which looks really good. Oh, that's kind of Photoshop's being kind of weird. It might be because I'm recording or because there's a couple images. That looks always kind of nice. You can make the spread huge, which makes it look really weird, so you want to fool around with this until you get your desired thing. I'm not going to go with an outer glow right now. I do sometimes, but I'm going to go with an inner glow, which just makes, it does pretty much the opposite effect, which it kind of highlights him, but it makes it brighter, or him, or her, or it, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good, and that's pretty much the tutorial, guys, so you can look at this a little bit, take notes or whatever. I'm not the best graphics artist, but I think I'm getting better with every video and without every video, because I do stuff off cam, of course, too. But I hope I hope this did help, guys, and if it did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also leave a comment telling me a tutorial you want me to do or anything else. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.